Welcome to the Restore tutorial for Archiver by Ocean Systems. This tutorial will demonstrate how quickly restoring an Avid project is when using the Archiver program. To begin, locate the Archiver file or disk with the archived file on it. The file itself should have an OPA extension associated with this icon. If you're restoring from a CD, DVD, or Blu-ray, simply insert the disk into your system. The Restore portion of the Archiver program will auto-launch. The interface for restoring the Archiver file is similar in appearance to the interface you see when archiving a project. The same project files or icons are displayed on the left side of the Restore interface. The statistical information about the archived file itself is displayed in the top right. This displays the project name, size, the date it was archived, and the version number of the Archiver program itself, as well as the path used when it was archived. Below, you will notice any descriptions or notations that were placed in the description box during the archived process. The next section displays the available drive locations that I could use to restore the archived file. I'll discuss this more in just a few minutes. The last two sections I want to point out are the media information and the restore options. This is located at the bottom of the interface. The media information displays where each file originated from and where it will be restored to. Additionally, any comments that were made in the bins inside of your Avid project will be displayed in the comments box. The Restore Options section provides you with 4 options based on both the options when you first archive the project and your options that you'll select when you restore it. In this example, I am restoring the Archiver file back to its original location, so in this case I'm going to leave the Overwrite Existing File box checked, and because I want to compare the integrity of my Archiver file against my Restore file, I will also leave the Compare Hash After Import with Report box checked. If you're restoring an Archiver file and the file was hashed when it was first created, then this box by default will automatically be checked. If you are restoring an Archiver file that was not hashed when it was archived, then the Hash Option box will automatically be grayed out or disabled. If you want to restore an Archiver file that has a hash report but want to view it later, you can uncheck this option. This will still store the hash report in a folder on your system. To view it later, you simply go to the Start menu, select Ocean Systems, Archiver, and select the hash report. As I mentioned earlier, I'm restoring my file to the same system I archived it from. Since I have the necessary drive space available, the Archiver program will automatically restore all of my files back to their original locations. This includes any miscellaneous files I added during my archiving process as well. If for any reason I want to redirect the project to a different drive, either because I no longer have the drive space or the project came from a different system, I can redirect or change the drive path destination with just a mouse click. To do this, right-click with your mouse on the file drive. A pop-up box will appear giving you the options to change the restore destination. Left-click on the box and a second pop-up window will appear. This window will display all of the available drives that have the necessary drive space for restoring my project. There are just a few more features about the restore mode of the Archiver program that I'd like to show you before we restore our project. As discussed earlier, the interface displays the available drives. You will notice that next to the drive icon is a graphical bar or a representation of the drive space itself. Any portion of the drive highlighted in green indicates the Archiver file and the location it will be restored to. If the file size is too large for the drive, the file will be represented in red and will extend outside the bar graph. If I want to view the drive information itself, I can simply place my mouse pointer over the bar graph of the drive. This will open a dialog box and display more detailed information about the particular drive. If I'm restoring a project and need additional drive space, I can connect the drive without exiting the Archiver program by connecting or assigning a new drive. Then select the Refresh Drive button at the bottom of the interface. This will refresh the drives seen by the Archiver program. Before we restore our project, there's one more option I'd like to mention, and that's the restoration log. Each time an Archiver file is restored, the program creates a restoration log. This is a comprehensive summary of each file that was restored and includes the file name, the drive path location, and whether or not it was successfully written. To view the restoration log, simply go to the Start menu, Ocean Systems, Archiver, and select the restoration log. Now, all that's left is to restore my archiver file. To do this, select the green Restore button. This will completely restore your project, based upon your settings, back to your system. That's it. Your archiver file is restored.